Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today, as always, to bring you guys Hunter x Hunter 2011 episode reviews. Now, of course, the episode link is going to be in the box below on the Crunchyroll.com, and this episode is 140. Now, Leorio. Oh! Yo, Jin, what are you doing? Yeah! Go to hell! That was awesome. And, listen, I gotta say this. Leorio is one of my favorite characters in the entire series because Leorio reminds me so much of Kurapika. And the fact that Leorio, for the longest time, has been sidelined because we've been focusing on Kurapika. We've been focusing on Gon and Killua since Greed Island. So you had all of Greed Island, and then you have the Chimera Ant, which pretty much was like one trip away after Greed Island. And you don't focus on Leorio or Kurapika. You have no idea what they're doing. And here Leorio comes back. And the last time we saw him, his Nen, not so good. Like he was learning like the basics of 10 or some shit like that. But now you see Leorio. Whoa! You're like, whoa, what the fuck was that? He like made like a portal in the ground and he punched through it, but then it looked like his arm extended, like his arm just stretched like Mr. Fantastic, and he just clocked Jin right in the jaw. And Jin was staring at that shit the entire time too. Jin was like, hey, listen, I know some people are thinking, oh shit, like Leorio's mad or powerful, you know, OD, but no. Thing here is that Jin clearly saw it coming. He was staring at it, but he just took it. Like, Jin he ate that shit. And Jin went flying. And the way he landed, were like, his left hand's over here. He's holding the mic like this, like, night. I was like, that's funny. That's gold, man. It's raining gold. Randy Orton sparkles. I like it. Gold dust. Love it. That was hilarious, man. And cool, too. So, seeing Leorio, and even beforehand, when he was talking smack to Goto. Like, it was funny because Goto, first time on the phone, because he has Killua's phone, and he's talking, and he's like, no, I can't tell you that, sorry, hangs up the phone. Leorio calls again, and he starts yelling, it's Leorio! And at one point, during the spiel, he actually, like, eats the phone, and he puts the phone in his mouth, and he takes that shit out. And he's just yelling at the top of his lungs. So, like, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. It's hilarious, man. Leorio, he brings a whole new dimension of comedy to the series. He really does. There's no one like him in the story. There's no one. I mean, you have funny moments here and there, but there's no one like Leorio. Leorio is just hilarious. So, let me go to the basics. Animation was pretty damn good. When it came to the punch, it was really fucking good. It was really damn good. And there was a lot of hype on Tsubone. Now, Tsubone is an old butler. She is really big, like tall, like whoa. Like she's like 7-8 feet, easy. And like an admiral from One Piece, just like linky fucking legs, but just taller and shit. Like what the fuck is that? Like seriously. And then you had a lot of the stuff going on with her animation, meaning that like the way she was outlined, how you had when Killua first sees her, she's like just dark, like shadow, and like you see like her one eyeglass thing going on, and there's always like an intimidation effect emitting from her. And then Killua realizes that, you know what, when it comes to old ladies, I'm not that good with old ladies. So animation, when it came to the casual scenes, it was good. When it came to the punch, it was very good. And let me move on. When it comes to the pacing, they focused on what they had to focus on. We got a little bit of Gon here, what's going on with Gon. And basically, some Nen exorcist came. She belongs to the Hunter organization. She came there, and she had the intent of healing Gon. Saw Gon's condition. I can't do this. Whoa. Damn. Whoa, I can't. Whoa, no. It's not my league. It's out of my league. I can't bear this burden. Shit. So clearly, the situation we're going right now is extremely dire. And then we have a lot of stuff going on for Killua, and then the butlers. You have Goto, you have Kanaria. There's one girl, I think her name is Ayame or Amone, something like that. Like the girl who was right next to Subon. I forgot her name too. And then you actually had Aluka ask a request from Subon. Like, I want the nail from your pinky finger. Like, could you imagine ripping off your fucking pinky nail and like not saying a word? No, man, no, man. Even the toughest of grown men would probably start crying. Straight up, seriously. Like, if you're gonna rip off, no, I couldn't go that far. No, there's no way. I could not go that far. Because they're sensitive. That's why. They're very sensitive. So, there's no way in hell. Now, she did it without saying a word. Then she turned this into an opportunity. So now Aluka can't ask other people for a request. Aluka can only ask Subone. And she left on number 1. So, Subone, she has the advantage. But apparently, even though Killua can't make a wish, because right now Aluka is in the middle of making a request, he can give commands. So Killua, clearly, he's hiding all these rules from... And granted, out of all the people in the household, Killua spent the most time with Aluka. And he treats her like a real sister. So, point here is that out of all the family members, obviously Killua, he would have the strongest connection to Aluka, and he would know all these rules. And he even asked at one point in time. So, the point here is that he can give commands to Nanika, and that's fascinating. So, how this works out, we're gonna see later down the line. There are probably some more rules that we're not aware of just yet, but Killua is aware of. And I'm pretty sure that there are even rules that Killua himself is not aware of. But again, we'll find out later on. So then from there on, we go to Leorio. And the whole thing with Leorio, basically they're gonna have a section in the parking lot where it's gonna be available to them. And if you're wondering, yes, I am tying in my story progression with the pacing. So I'm covering two things at once. And basically, you have them have the parking lot, and they're going to actually put equipment in the parking lot so Aluka can do her thing without anyone seeing. That's the main gist here. And then there was some time on that, and then there was a little bit more time on the whole speech to Jin, and I need to talk to people. He tries to call Kurapika, no go. Kurapika, he has the phone in his hands. He just stared at that shit like and Kurapika, like, he's suit and shit. He's serious. He's like, yo, I don't got time for this shit. I'm doing stuff. I'm doing some crazy stuff that no one should know about. And remember, Kurapika has mafia connections going on. I mean, he's a Nostrade bodyguard. And I don't know if the Nostrade family is down in the dirt right now because of the fact that their daughter can't make any more fortunes. That dude, he made his living off of his daughter. And now it's kind of like, well, she has no more powers because they were still in Kurolo. Well, what's happening now? So Kurapika is still probably on his mission to collect all of his eyes, to collect the eyes of his comrades, of his people, the Kurta clan. But at the same time, is he still being a Nostrade bodyguard? I'm pretty sure he still has mafia connections, but we're going to find out later on, obviously. And then came the epic scene of Leorio, which, again, was awesome. So, and they did focus a little bit on Pariston and his speech to the hunters. So, overall, because I just covered story progression right then and there alongside with the pacing, I did love seeing old faces. Apparently, we find out that there are people who are trying to talk to Gon and they couldn't reach Gon because Gon he's not there, man. He's not fucking there, obviously. And you see Jin. Jin, he's not. Like, dude, what the fuck? Jin, you would think that he would care more about his son and his son's well-being, but when he talks to Leorio, like, well, did he ask for me? And Leorio's like, of course he can't fucking ask for you, given his condition. What the fuck? So, Jin clearly isn't the type of lovey-dovey, caring father who's gonna be there for his kid all the time. Jin, he's a vagabond. Like, he just does shit. Like, I guess to him, the only... Because we don't know how Jin and Gon are going to interact when they meet each other. But we're probably going to see it not like him and Gon's aunt. I forgot her name. Mito or Mite or something like that. Where, in that sense, it's actually more of a child and parent relationship. But in this sense, probably not. Because Jin, he left. He left from Jump Street. Like, gone. In fact, we have no idea who the wife even is. So, it's kind of like, you would figure that Jin would be, he would try and be a better parent. But no, fuck that shit. No. Did he ask for me? No. Alright. He has good friends? Good enough. Good enough. Leorio, no, fuck you. Yeah. Go to hell. End the story. And everyone in the crowd's like, yeah, Leorio. So, this whole assembly was to try, and by the way, they have video footage of that too. And keep in mind that it's very risky to reveal your Nen power to that many people. A lot of times, Nen users, and this I think people kind of forget about, considering the fact that we spent a lot of time in the Chimera Ant arc, but you have to realize that when it comes to this known world, a lot of times people keep their Nen powers hidden because it's an advantage. And they can get the jump on people, and people can't plan for their powers in the midst of combat. But I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are going to watch this video of Leorio decking Jin, and they're going to know what Leorio's powers are. So it's kind of like, it was an awesome move. But this could probably bite Leorio in the ass severely in the future if his Nen powers either don't grow in the future, they stay stagnant like this, or his Nen powers change completely, which is impossible, I think, but maybe not. I forget what the rules are. Like, I think that given certain circumstances, your Nen powers can change, but I'm not too sure about that. I forget. But either way, I don't think so. I don't think so, but I forget, because I believe that maybe like it was a whole emotional thing where, like, given certain emotional circumstances, your powers can change. But again, I kind of forget. It's probably for life, but who knows? Either way, point here is that Leorio did his thing. It was awesome, but it may come and bite him in the ass in the future. So overall, the episode, I loved it. I fucking loved it. Loved seeing Leorio. I loved the reintroduction of characters that were prominent. Kurapika has like a snippet right there. And then we get to see, I forgot his name. Shit. Well, her name. The person who was trying to find like the death melody. You know, one of Kurapika's friends, pretty much. I forgot what his name is. The little person. So, overall, episode, I liked it a lot. Moving on. I think it's a good episode. To say, you know what? Great plus. Yeah, because I have a Leorio bias. I can't deny it. And I am done complaining. Rate the video. Comment, subscribe. Have a nice day.